What's going on, guys? Everyone here, and welcome back to the episode of Antrod Reacts. Damn, I didn't think I'd be saying that this soon. I took a break. I figured out a schedule of which that I can film these reactions at least once a week for you guys. I've been working a lot on various projects, and I'm really excited to share with you some of those projects that are coming up. Mainly one big project that I'm probably the most excited about in my entire, content creating career. It's not music. You know, it's not some crazy YouTube video, believe it or not. You know what, I'm not gonna talk about it. You'll see it when it drops here on the channel. I'm very, very, very excited, and it's definitely been the big motivator to get me up in the morning and keep doing things, and, you know, I'm very excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But, now that I'm able to at least give you guys one reaction per week, let's go ahead and jump into today's reaction, which is going to be Tom Macdonald with his new song, God Mode. Now, I have listened to it already, all 8 minutes and 24 seconds of pure oomph, but I'm still going to listen to it again and react to it and break down some of the lyrics, because this one, I know, is heavy. I haven't actually listened to it on professional headphones, really delved into everything he's saying, so I've listened to it a lot, but I haven't really soaked it in. So we're going to be getting into today's reaction, which is going to be Tom Macdonald. I got nothing else to say. I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. I'm not going to sit here and advertise Suavecito, even though you should definitely check out Suavecito. It can be found in the description below. Haha, still plug it in. I still plug it in. But if you do want to support me and help out the channel and everything, check out Suavecito down in the description below. Haha, I still plugged it in. I'll plug in a bunch of other stuff at the ending of this video. But for now, let's get into Tom Macdonald and his song God Mode, because I know for a fact that he's pissed. Let's do it.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 Billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can.
I forgot that YouTube took away the spacebar option and I can't pause it. 31 seconds in, he didn't stop for a good 31 seconds. He comes in swinging, saying, you know, oh, I've heard a lot of stories of people saying my political music is boring. Tell him I'm sorry, I'm just rapping about things that I feel are important. And after the whole Ben Shapiro thing that was happening, because I went through, talked to a bunch of people with conversationalists, you know, trying to sparking conversations about how, oh, the song was trash, and, you know, Tom was trash, and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, why is Tom trash? Oh, well, because he makes political music, and no one wants to hear that shit. And I'm like, it's not a matter of hearing that shit, it's a matter of opening up conversation, because unless you make music about it, no one talks about these things. And it's like, that's the whole reason why political music exists in the first place, is because no one's talking about it. So, you know, we conversate and we talk about stuff when political music is, you know, released, because it's the only time we can converse, you know? So, is it boring? No. I do think it gets a little bit repetitive and talks about the same things different ways, you know, but I wouldn't even consider that boring. I would just consider that a different way it's introduced that we can talk about it. Because unless it's introduced or expressed in music, we don't talk about it. And that's the ultimate issue, is we need to talk about these things, and we don't. C4, sponsor me. Gosh, if I could show you guys how many C4s I have on my desk right now, empty cans, I'm a mess. But he says that statement, talking about how my political music is boring and all that stuff. And then he goes, I could talk about something different. I don't have to talk about political music. I could talk about how rich I am. I could talk about how I'm better than all these rappers. I could talk about, you know, about all my bad addictions and all this stuff, but I don't choose to do all that. I just chose to do something different and talk about what I want to talk about, because I'm me. And there's a lot of other stuff he threw in there, like, I'm not a Christian, but I have a sinner's past. Everyone has a sinner's past. I love how he said that whole segment. And I love how he said, you know, middle fingers up, I can't flip them back, you know what I mean? It's a big fuck you to everybody talking shit. You know, I love everything he's saying so far. He's going off. I'm going to rewind it just a little bit so we can get into more. I also have to acknowledge the fact that Tom Macdonald is fucking... I mean, look at that. He's jacked as shit.
So they get the message. I've been spitting facts. I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth. I am the GOAT. I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope.
I love that. That's motivational. You can be way too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how messed up you might be or you consider yourself to be, it's never too late to have faith in yourself and push forward and get somewhere, because you can achieve any goal you put your mind to. I love that. I love that motivation right there. I love that positivity. I love the beat, too. The beat's insane. You have this orchestral in the background, like it's almost like you're worshiping Jesus, you know? And I also have to point out all the special effects in this video. Like, I didn't call it out initially, because again, this isn't my first time checking out this song. But, just, he's picking up cars, guys. He's picking up cars. Okay? He's gone to the next level. And he now has the Force. Okay? I think we should be a little bit scared. I'm just saying, alright? I'm just saying, okay? He's lifting up cars, and his eyes are glowing, okay? He's become Superman, okay? You know how he made the one song called Superman, okay? Where he was asking, where is Superman? He's become that, okay? I'm spitting everywhere, because this is getting good. And I've already seen this 8 times, but I still get chills by some of this stuff on this video. Alright, anyway, let's keep going.
Goals, you could be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves.
What I love about this segment, too, is he's talking, oh, they say I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell, and blah, yada, 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 right? But what I think was really cool is he's got his regular voice and he's got that demonic voice, you know, and it's almost like the two sides are now connected and he's just letting all of it out. He's him and his demonic side are both are connected together. He's not fighting anything in this point. He's manifesting that darker side and letting it come out. And it's really cool to me hearing that. I love that. All right.
Going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim I worship Satan and labels of help. I don't have an advantage. It's natural talent. Your ego is damaged. Admit that you failed.
It's now processing. It's now sinking in. Your ego is damaged. Admit that you failed. It's not a matter of I'm a bad person. It's not a matter of I'm, you know, evil. It's not a matter that I'm worshiping Satan or whatever you claim to be. It's just a matter of your ego hurts because I'm better than you. Just admit that you failed and move on and stop coming after my ass because your butt hurt. Damn, Tom. How many people did he just, like, put through the 6 feet, man? Like, alright, Tom. Keep going.
Your ego was damaged. Admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political...
He can control flames. He's a firebender, too. He's a firebender, too. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. He put the flames out. He's got the Force. He's got glowing eyes. He's become Superman. He's become a firebender, okay? Screw that. He's probably... I wouldn't be surprised in this video. I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised in this video if he somehow controlled water and basically became the last Avatar bender. Avatar? Last Avatar? It's the last Avatar, right? That's what it's called, the last Avatar? The Avatar who can control all of it is called the last Avatar, right? Anyway, I'm thinking too far into it. But, yeah. He can control flames. He can control flames because everything he touches is fire. I'm sorry, I'm done.
I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden, everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created...
He can control lightning. He can control lightning, too. Lightning. He's got lightning, he's got fire. We're dead. Okay, we're all dead. We're all dead.
All of a sudden, everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it on a different planet.
I love that. Wow, that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. I'm not going to sit here and say he's right because I don't know. Haven't done my research or anything like that. Okay, because I started listening to Tom, you know, well after there's a bunch of other people who were doing the same thing, you know. But what he's basically saying, for those who don't quite understand, you know, is I was at one point the only political rapper, and then everybody else who didn't seem to give a shit came out of the woodwork and started also doing political rap and saying that they were the goats or whatever because they started doing political raps. But it's like, I've been above all y'all doing this shit before you even decided to do it. Like, the fuck you mean? You know? Which is basically what he's saying. Like, where did all these other people come from and saying that they're better than me when I've been here before them? You know, it's kind of what he's talking about. He's going after everybody, man. Going after everybody. Which, I think we've been waiting on this for some time because, like, there have been so many people trash-talking the dude. First for years, but, like, recently it's been heavy. Not to mention, like, you know, Upchurch has been talking a lot of smack as well. I didn't react to any of the stuff, but I did watch the songs, the diss tracks he was putting out. I wouldn't even consider that diss tracks, man. Like I've heard better diss tracks. You know, I could probably write a better diss track, but I'm not gonna because I'm not gonna embarrass myself on the internet by complaining to someone and talking shit about someone like a little bitch. That's just not what I'm gonna do. I'm better than that. You know, that's the point of. You know, that's something that I think why Tom hasn't come out and done this sooner, because, like, he's not because he's better than everybody as in, oh, I'm have more money or whatever, but because he's the bigger person and not coming out and throwing swinging for no fucking reason, you know? Anyway, I went off on a tangent a little bit there, you know, but, like, I feel like we've been waiting on this level of rage from Tom. This is going to be a long-ass reaction. I know that for sure. All right, keep going.
This is not YouTube. This is upper echelon. President of Sony.
Dude, look at that shit. Hold on. Rewind it. This dude. Look at this shit. He's thick. All right, anyway. He's muscle, bro. He big dude. He big. He big.
This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do this no more.
Yeah. The internet love beef. They want rappers at war. They enjoy that. But that's the thing, though. Us as humanity feeds on that shit. I mean, we have full-blown, you know, television dramas of, you know, who's the father and, you know, all this crap. And it's ridiculous, but we feed on that. That's what we enjoy with humanity, is we enjoy that drama. And that's, to me, honestly sad that we don't have anything else better to do with our lives and watch and be entertained by drama. Like, really, guys? You got enough stuff going on, but you're going to be entertained by who's fucking dad? Like, come on, guys. Come on. You know, that's everything, though. It's not just rappers, that's everything. And I just think that's just such a waste of time. Anyway.
I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do this no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse.
I did look into this, and I can confirm that he's talking about Mac Lethal, okay? I looked into some stuff on the internet, trying to do some research, and yeah, he's talking about Mac. He destroyed that dude, okay? He torched him, as Tom said. And that's, I kind of feel bad, like, but then again, if I'm not mistaken, he did ask for it. Just a thought.
Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me, still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E if you want to.
Is that really what's been going around? Is that he got famous because his family got him in there? Hell nah. Come on, guys. Come on. Pull whatever's out of your ass. Fucking seriously? Come on.
To know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Come to the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed.
Damn, I couldn't stomach the food I was eating when I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Just translating so other people know what he means when he says that. The food was just so intolerable that unless he was high, he couldn't eat it. Fuck. So he had to, like... Fuck. That's... Son of a bitch. I can't even imagine that shit. That's... Fuck. Alright.
In the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street, cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up.
Man, the contrast, you know, the contrast between those two, you know, seeing, it's hard to imagine that he used to be that guy. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen, because he posts on social media pictures of where he used to live and what he used to look like, you know, and now you see him now, and it's like, the dude's changed, you know, a lot. And to see the difference, to hear the difference and then see it, it's like, I can't picture him like that. You know what I mean? Just absolutely fucking nuts. Wow. And they're only 2 minutes, 51 seconds into this song. We still got 5 to 6 minutes of epicness. Let's keep going.
And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that
He can control lights. He can control lights. Okay, he's transitioning to even higher levels as the song is progressing. He could do stuff that no one else can. All right, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm sorry. It's really cool at video editing effects. It's really cool. I can't do it, so I'm jealous. It's really cool. Anyway, keep going. Yeah, he's just talking. He's talking his shit. He's just basically saying, you know, oh, they're missing my old stuff, or they're missing who I was, they're missing all this, and blah, blah, blah. Now that I've blown up, they're like, you've blown up too much, and you gotta go back to doing your old shit, and blah, 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 blah. And he's just basically saying, shut up. Let me do me. Awesome. I love it. I love it. You can tell he's pissed, too. All the anger and shit in his voice is, Alright, keep going.
Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold, and hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a... I'm the...
Shit. Oh, shit. Basically saying, give me everything. I can get anything I want. I don't care. I've gotten to the point that I've earned my way to the point where I can get anything I want or need anytime, anywhere, right? And then they're going to come after me and say, oh, I'm canceled, I'm shut off, I'm racist, I'm this, I'm that. You can try, but I guarantee you there's going to be blood if you try to shut me down. There's going to be blood if you try to turn off everything I've been doing. I will not go down without a fight. You can try, and I guarantee you it's going to be a gory battle because I have worked too freaking hard to get to this point. You are not going to take it away from me that easily. Just... the fucking passion in that is epic, man. You know, and I have to say it, you know, it's something that I've learned as a growing individual, okay, I just turned 25 in March, is that a lot happens, and I'm going to make a couple things here, and then we're going to go back to the main point of what I'm trying to say. That's how I do things, okay? A lot happens in a year. There's a lot of shit that happens in the span of a single year. Okay? I don't know how long Tom has been making music, but let's just give it a random number. I can't remember. I know he said how long he's been making music. Okay? I can't remember the exact number. But let's just say he's been making music for 10 years. 10 years ago. Okay? 10 years of growth is a big-ass chunk of growth. So even if he was making the same exact music for 10 years, he's still a very different person, okay? You grow so much over the course of 10 years. You grow so much over the course of 10 months. if you're the same person 10 years later, and I'm not just saying, like, attitude-wise, like, okay, like Jim Carrey, you know, like, I'm not saying, like, oh, you know, if you're still a freaking goofball 10 years later and you never grew up, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, if you haven't learned anything or changed anything about yourself or, like, adjusted to certain situations or anything like that in the span of 10 years, you're doing something wrong. Because that means you're not willing to grow. And maybe you don't have anything wrong with you, or maybe you don't have anything that you need to work on, so there's nothing to grow from in the span of 10 years. You know? But everybody has growth. Nobody stops growing. And if you spend 10 years of life and you didn't learn or grow or improve yourself in some kind of way, you're doing something wrong. And if you're going to go after somebody because 10 years later, like, oh, you're not the same person 10 years... No shit, I'm not the same person 10 years ago. I've grown up. I've done things. I'm different. That's just life. And if you're going to go after somebody because they're different, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, seriously. Like, if someone came up to me and was mad at me because I'm different, like, okay, bye. Like, I have no reason to talk to you then if you're going to look at me that way. Not to mention in Tom's case, like he's saying, he used to be broke and, you know, all these things, and now 10 years later he's not, and you're going to get mad at him for that? What the fuck's wrong with you? That fuck, what? That's messed up. That's seriously messed up. And you're the one who needs to fucking change up if that's the case. You know what I mean? Sound like a fucking counselor over here and shit. Keep going.
Best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been...
Hold on, wait. Now he's screaming. What did I miss?
Go there, I don't give a... I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I'll be great.
Dude.
Wait, before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one...
Dude, okay, that scenery is insane. He's on top of a fucking mountain, screaming at everybody, right? And you can tell he's pissed. You can tell, you can hear the emotion and the rage and the anger, you know, like, you can't, you're gonna come after me for this shit? You're gonna come after me for who I am? Ah, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is 8 minutes of just intensity. Like I said, I've seen this before, but now that I'm letting it all soak in, I mean, like, this is awesome. This is awesome.
And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get, every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio, got 1 billion views, Millie on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man.
He's got a point, dude. He's got a point. Anything that it's not like he's doing anything differently than what anybody else is doing. He's doing the exact same thing, just better. Just better. And that's the point he's making, is you're going to come after me for doing the exact same thing you're doing, just better. All going back to the very first verse, your ego's just hurt. While I sit here and get my billies and my views and my verifications and all that stuff, you're still struggling at the bottom. Just because I do it better than you doesn't mean I'm an asshole. It just means you suck. Damn. All right, Tom.
I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that.
I did look into that, and it's absolute truth. I think it was during I think it was the Brave album. It was either the Brave 1 or Brave 2. And he was talking about it. He shared about it. He was discussing it, that they just cut everything. Because as an independent artist, he was making more money than people within the industry. And they just cut everything. There's more information regarding that. There's more stuff about that. Have a look around. Use your own research, because I'm not going to do it for you. I'm not going to be the dude on the internet who shares information. You have to be the ones to go and do the research yourself. I feel like that's the biggest problem with the world, is we sit there and we let someone tell us what to think and what to do instead of going to do the research ourselves. So he's right, and everything he's talking about is 100% truth, but go do the research yourself and see what you find. All right. Anyway, let's keep going.
Digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen SoundScan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking it.
That was a direct punch to what Upchurch was talking about. I remember Upchurch was talking about, oh, this man says he's a patriot and blah, 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 but he's not even from the U.S. He's from Canada, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Bro, he's a fucking U.S. citizen, okay? And he's given more money than anyone in the music industry has ever given to the military. Fucking mic drop, nothing else to discuss.
I don't need to keep on making hits. Could have retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign on.
Damn, dude. Like, I don't do this for the money. I do it because I enjoy it. I don't do this for the fame. I just enjoy it. I don't do it for any other reason, just because I love to do it. Period. End of story. And you're going to hate me for that. You're the problem, not me. Keep going.
Autographs to spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith. What a loser.
Wow. I should have saw graves, but God's faith, I got saved. Something like that. But yeah, no, basically, like, I should have died, but I've got faith in God, and I'm here. You know, I had faith that I would make it, and he's here. Dreamt about it every day, and now he's here. And I feel that because I'm right now trying to push to get somewhere that I've been dreaming about for the past 6 years. Fuck that. Since I was younger, since I was like fucking 12 years old, I have dreamt of being somewhere. And I'm still pushing for it. I mean, I didn't push until I was 12. You know, I started pushing when I was like 17, but still, I've been pushing for it since I was like 16, 17 years old. I have been pushing for something. I'm gonna get emotional. Alright, keep going.
I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and recruit and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel.
Screw all the rumors and the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. All the people behind the keyboard just typing because they can. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, if you would never say the shit you'd say in the comment section to my face or Tom's face. Guarantee you. And if you did, good for you. You have a pair of testicles. But the majority of these fucking people are just sitting here in front of the keyboard saying whatever the fuck they want to say. I guarantee you, this video is going to have some schmuckhead sitting in his mom's basement. This fan is just a Tom Macdonald supporter. He probably likes Nazis, too. I mean, I liked your mom, so, you know, there's that. Negativity brings success. I've gotten to the point on being a content creator that if someone hates my shit, it means I'm doing something right. Negativity brings success. Not to mention, if your ass comes to my comment section and leaves a negative comment, I'm just gonna laugh and negative comment right back and just talk shit, because guess what? Comments boost videos. The worst thing you can do to a video if you really hate it that much is not comment. So, bring on all the hate, comment whatever you want. You're just boosting my video and bringing me more success. So, have a good day.
And all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves. If they don't let their wounds ruin their movement, you can do it, and then you.
Ooh, hate. I heard what he said. Okay, I heard what he said. And I can't word it exactly. Hate is a fuel that people can use to improve themselves. Hate. I'm gonna say that again. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves. If you hate something about someone, or you hate something about yourself, use that hatred as fuel to improve. If you hate the fact that Tom is better than you, use the fuel you have towards that and do better. I know it's easier said than done, but sitting here, there was a manager who said it best to me. The amount of time that you're going to sit there bitching is the amount of time you could be using to improve. So stop bitching about somebody and to somebody and fucking fix it. I'd say that, and I need to accept my own advice. But my point, you get my point, okay? You get my point. That's what Tom is saying too. Okay, anyway, keep going.
Stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it, and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses. The rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune, and you turn the abuse into your revolution.
All of that, what he was saying is you can fucking use the hate to fuel, you can get it, you can lose it, you can fall, you can climb, you can do all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you will make it. You have to just keep pushing. But if you fucking fall, and you if you fall and you stay on the ground, that's how you lose. But instead of fucking hating somebody because they have something you don't, use that fuel to improve yourself. And yeah, you're gonna fall. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna fuck up. But keep fucking pushing and don't fucking give up. And I'm passionate about that kind of shit because I need to do the same fucking thing. But point is, that's what he was talking about. And I agree with every word. Keep going.
Been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins.
Exactly what I was just saying. Exactly what he was just saying. He was just kind of like concluding what he said. You can be exactly in his shoes, drunk, addicted to pills, fucked up, broke, all that stuff. But if you push yourself, you can be something as long as you push yourself. But you'll never get anywhere if you don't push yourself. Nothing in this world is free. Not success, not love, not happiness. Nothing in this world is free. If you want something, you have to get it. Nobody else is going to give it to you but you. And if somebody else gives it to you, you have the chance to lose it because that person can take it away.
I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs. Before I was living in Beverly Hills. Way before I went and sobered up. Back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills. Way back when I should have been locked up. Overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital. Said her job's killing her and that was a fact. She working overtime often. Out of options. Having panic attacks.
No fucking way. That's his sister? Why am I getting teary-eyed? What the fuck? That just hit me. That's awesome. I didn't realize that was his sister. She was in People So Stupid. She's probably been in a couple others, I think. But I know she's been in People So Stupid. She was one of the news anchors in that music video. That's fucking awesome. Anyway, what was he talking about? What are you playing? I'm getting emotional. What the fuck?
Overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Keep going.
And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, because look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas. And Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't why.
God damn it, Tom. What the fuck, man? Making me fucking cry like a little bitch on camera. Not cool. I got emotional because, I've dreamt of that shit. That's the dream I have right there, is being able to, go up to my mom with a check and say, you're done. Stop working, you're done. Say with my dad, you're done. You're done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And my brother's college is paid for. Don't worry about it. You're done. We're set. We don't ever have to work anymore. That's something I've dreamed about, and that's something that's been on my shoulders since I started this YouTube thing, which is why I work so hard to the point that I get burnt out. But that's the problem, is I push and push and push for like 3 months, then I burnt out and I stop. Then I push and push and push and push for 3 months and I get burnt out and I stop. And that's the problem, is I don't push past a certain amount of time. And if I would push past that time, I would probably be somewhere by now. And that's kind of why I'm trying to make sure I get back to doing these reactions weekly and staying with it. because I think I would have earned a paycheck with this YouTube thing by now sooner, you know, if I would have just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing instead of push, 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 stop, push, 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 stop. That's all it's ever been for the past 6 years. And just like he's saying, when it gets hard like that, you have to keep pushing. So, taking my own advice and taking his advice, and I'm back on the saddle.
Privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of...
Yeah, exactly. He didn't get this from any kind of privileges or any kind of special bonds or any of that shit. He did this from hard work and dedication. It's awesome to see the story. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Keep going.
City where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed. And they've been saying my video views are all fake and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars. All you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals. And I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes.
He just made a fucking... He just made... I love Tom. That was awesome. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. Got
11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can't beat me. Homie, keep still, I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube, well my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take game and hate on me.
That was definitely a callback to Upchurch. At least part of that was definitely a callback to Upchurch. For sure. They're gonna say it, they know me and they appreciate me, and then fucking turn around and start talking shit just to get views. Which is exactly, to me, what Upchurch did. Like, even Adam Calhoun, if I remember correctly, and I'm not trying to, like, put anyone's name in the dirt, I'm not trying to cause any drama, you know, but that's the last thing I want to do, because I appreciate these guys, I love what they do, so the last thing I want is for Tom or Adam to come into my comments like, the fuck you talking about, you know, but even Adam had come on YouTube saying something, because, and I also want to make this clear as well, that I'm not trying to paint a target on his back, because he very clearly was upset about it and didn't feel like there was any other option than for him to come out and say something about it, because he couldn't. Anyway, I'm not trying to cause any drama, okay? I'm not trying to, like, paint anything or anything, you know? But I know that Adam, at one point, even came on here trying to reach out to Upchurch, because even Upchurch was going after Adam for no fucking reason. I mean, there might have been a reason, but the point is there was a bunch of beef for no reason. Just for clout and clicks, you know, and that's, to me, that's what Adam was just that's what Tom was just addressing, was, you know, you're gonna say you appreciate me, but then immediately make it spin in a 180 when I start to get somewhere in life, you know, or in Upchurch's case, you're gonna sit there and say you appreciate me, yada yada yada, and then turn and make a complete freaking 180 and go after me for no fucking reason, just for clicks and views, just because of what I have, so you can get some, you know. And I agree. That's just fucking frustrating. You know, it's frustrating. And that's also why the music industry is so cutthroat, because everyone wants what everybody else has. And that's the entertainment industry in general. Like, everyone wants what everyone else has. And you don't want to work for it, because it's like, oh, well, you know, I didn't earn it, but he did. So I just want what he has, and I hate him. So I'm just going to talk shit about him so that I can get his viewings to come to me. And that's just not right. Like, at all. As much beef as I've had with certain individuals, I have never come out and, like, talk shit and dissed just to get clout. That's such a wimpy thing to do, and a childish thing to do, and there's no need to freaking go that low than to put your publicity, to put your anger publicly on the internet about somebody. Like, just be the bigger person and fucking call them.
Say names and play games and take aim and hate on me. Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say. I don't need any more money. These days I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in the coffin. I promise no stopping till I kick the can. To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, wow. Look at that picture. That's cool seeing everyone on there. That's awesome. And all the dogs. Wow. That's awesome. And I do want to point out, I didn't end up doing it. But Tom did inspire me. I've had a song I've been sitting on for a while, and I want to make it and I want to release it, but my biggest fear is I don't want, just like what Tom was saying, was like, oh, I make political music and now other people are coming out of the woodwork. I don't want to be that guy that gets looked at as, oh, well, he released that song just because Tom is doing it. You know what I mean? So I haven't released it. I haven't made it because it's like, I want to make it and I want to release it, because the song's literally called I'm Tired, because I'm just tired of the bullshit, and I would love to make it and release it, but I don't want people to listen to it and go, oh, he's just doing that for clout, or he's just doing that for views because he listens to Tom Macdonald. Like, I don't want that, so I haven't made it or released it. I know it's like, well, why are you going to do that? Like, why are you going to worry about what other people think? It's like, because I also don't want to disrespect the people who are already doing it as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm weird and I overthink, so I haven't released it or talked or wanted to make it, but I still have it and I still want to make it, and yeah, I don't know. He inspired me to want to make it, and I heard this song and I instantly started working on it, and I started working on it, trying to create it, and I went, nah, I don't know if I want to do this, because this is like, I was seeing all the comments in my head like, Tom Macdonald lover made a Tom Macdonald based song or some shit, But anyway, this was a really good track. The beat was insane, and it didn't feel like 8 minutes. I made it longer. We've been recording for 49 minutes. But I remember the first time I heard the song, it did not feel like 8 minutes. I was like, shit, that was 8 minutes? I felt like 5, He said a lot, and he didn't let up the entire time. There was never a dull moment. There was never a lull. It was just constant rage and aggression and go, 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 go from start to finish. He never let up. And the beat never let up either. Like, the beat never had a lull moment where you were bored. You were always engaged the entire track. Really good song, really good beat. The production, as for fucking usual. I mean, there was so many different shots and angles and VFX, and it was a lot. It was probably, I think this one is probably one of his biggest tracks that he's done, just based off of just the rap, the beat, the video, the length, and just the length alone is probably one of his longest tracks. Because I think even the last time he did a song like this, where he just went after everybody, was Don't Look Down, and I don't even think that was 8 minutes long. How long was that song? Hold on, I want to look that up real quick. How long was that song? Oh, okay. It was 7.5 minutes long. Alright, so it was close to 8 minutes. But still, that extra minute and a half of just aggression is still something that is hard to achieve and able to still keep it entertaining. That minute and a half. So yeah, but still, it's just, it was a good track. It was a good track. It was a good beat. It was fucking great. And it was a good motivational song too. Like, look, fucking push yourself and you'll get somewhere. Stop hating on me for no fucking reason, and just push yourself. I'm not the reason that you're fucking failing. You are. Push yourself. And I just, good song, good message, loved it, enjoyed it. Consider becoming a member of the channel. I'm going to be going back to posting some cool stuff up there pretty soon. There's going to be a lot of stuff. There's a big project I'm working on that's coming up very soon, so appreciate it if you, stick around on the channel, subscribe, like, share, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go back to trying to do reactions at least once a week to give you guys videos and reactions. I don't know if I'm going to go back to doing a week early reactions for my members, but I will definitely try my best to give my members content, especially content for everybody else. I'll work on it, because right now time is very limited, because I'm currently working on a big project. I'm getting a certificate in film from Full Sail University, I'm doing a bunch of stuff. So I definitely was like, all right, well, I have a little bit of extra free time. Let me try to squeeze in some reaction time. So appreciate you guys being here. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. My name is Antrod, and without further ado, and check out Tom Macdonald in the description below. All the stuff will be in the description. Check out Tom, Nova, and all that stuff down in the description. Anyway, without further ado, Antrod out.